okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me PathFinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right? So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Industrial Potatoes, part 2 of the Mass Effect Andromeda series. We're picking up right where we left off. We took a small break to finish up some recore, but right now we are going into some sort of division thing. I don't know. They did do a big update last Friday, April 6th. Maybe it was Thursday. Last Friday, April 6th, that kind of defeated, or that kind of changed up some of the facial animation bugs, running animations, and made everything look a bit more clear. In terms of speaking, it looks real good. It looked real good in the beginning. People bitched about it, but it's looking perfect now, so I'll take it. So let's see what we're at right now. I'll turn my volume up a bit. Oh, take all, take all, take all. Just a receiver part. So we've been, so we took a small break and we finished, I took a week break to finish up, one of our, lasting series the past, while. To get some, to finish some recore up. And that will be finishing up fairly soon.
This is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know the docking procedures are now in effect.
No, they're not.
We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep.
Yeah, well, you still say you have 20,000. How many of you fuckers are awake? So let's see what the fuck we got going on here. Oh, we're going to a tram console. Alright then. So we were on our way to go to, I guess, what is considered the Citadel.
The Nexus runs a support crew. Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
It means we can start waking our people up.
No.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
I'll take champagne, yeah.
What we've been through, I could use a buzz.
Champagne won't give you much of a buzz, my friend. It will give you...
Rough ride so far.
You'd have to have at least a bottle.
Real food and a shower are just ahead.
I'll take craft beer, thank you very much. You got Rheingeist? I'll take a Rheingeist. Take a Rheingeist any day of the week.
Here we are.
Alright then. We are here apparently. Which the sparks...
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
We are in the Nexus right now. Wow, it looks beat to hell.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
No, they're probably doing a fairly decent job at it. Got a scope and some shell filaments. This looks like a...
See what the VI has to say.
Well, we could do that. I guess we will do that. I'm gonna get all up in your face real quick.
The Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with...
Her eyes are closed. Or it looks like her eyes are closed.
The welcome party is hiding.
I'm sorry. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please
Probably
select
don't
the
be
following
fucking sarcastic is an option.
responses.
How
Immigration.
does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
So each arc carries at least 20,000 people, and they said there are at least 4 or 5 arcs, meaning there is a total of 100,000 people coming to live in Andromeda. I'm saying people. In terms of speaking, I'm talking about everyone as a group together.
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy.
That is 600. That's roughly 600 years.
Has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed.
Thank you.
The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster.
Can I get high? Or what isn't Helios? Yeah. I'll inhale Helios.
Fortune awaits.
Yeah, it doesn't await. Someone's fucking here.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda initiative.
So it looks like they had enough time to come set up the
It
AI
is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy.
and to grow the plants.
Enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists.
It's kind of like the Citadel.
A safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Oh, you're so fucking funny.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7?
Which no longer is.
Hills of Habitat 3? Or perhaps
Probably
the
is.
mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Yeah, she is, because it's also, she said something about a tropical
What
land.
year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
So this,
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you.
oh,
Wait time
fucking,
for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
so it seems like they came here, they set off for this place 600 years ago. Now,
Plants are
granted,
still alive?
the 600 years ago thing could have been easily,
It's like they didn't finish building it.
well, it seems like everybody got here and then fucking disappeared. Now, the thing that I'm getting at is, so they have all of these things here. Like, it seems like they have bosom set up. They have plants, which means they have that. Where,
This
like,
place should be packed with people.
the thing I'm getting at,
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
it's just gonna be a robot, isn't
Hi
it?
there.
Holy shit, it's an actual person.
We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you? Did you say an arc?
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Hey, it's a Turian.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Sarah Ryder.
You kind of,
This is Cora
well, how the
Harper,
fuck did you
Aline
get from over there to
Costa,
here?
Part of the PathFinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
We're definitely here.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
So, either everyone disappeared.
Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we called them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
That's a stretch. So it seems like everybody didn't get here? And now we're stuck with... What? So there were a lot of...
We should get to the tram. A lot of people will want to see you.
So there were a lot of people here before, which means there were... It's 600 years, which means there were a lot of people here to set up this place to maintain it.
No word from anyone, period.
So which means where did everybody else go?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are gonna be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting...
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an ARC to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to
So there are
merge
people still
Hyperion
here.
power into the grid.
This is confusing. Oh, they shut that place off. Sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm still trying to connect the dots and make assumptions.
The Hyperion.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for the pat on the shoulder. Reassurance is needed.
Director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
It means more to us. Do I want to get... It means more to us. It means more to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
The fuck do you mean?
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs.
Thanks for your help, Doctor.
Where's the PathFinder?
He died. I am it now. Haha.
You're not Alec Ryder.
Surprise,
Father's
bitch.
dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead.
Yeah, do you love him?
Please understand.
Soulless
the entire
eyes.
initiative is at risk.
Where's
None
Sam?
of the
Isn't Sam
golden
supposed to be
worlds
talking to me right
panned
now?
out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Arian, Solarian, Krogan.
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
Why don't you
We need to
scavenge?
find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
So did you not...
Ryder.
Did you not have a Pathfinder on the station? Or, you know... let's see, I'm ready.
I'm ready to step up and do what needs to be done. I can handle it.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
Fuck you.
That's no way to treat a guest.
Thank you, Krogan. Female Krogan. Correct me.
I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's
No.
nothing personal, but now
The
isn't
Genophage
time
will scare
for
you
all
off. Ha 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 ha.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
I like your enthusiasm, Krogan. Solarian don't seem to give a blank
We're
fuck
all
right
feeling
now.
the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
You wanna bite my ass? You wanna lick my balls? You know.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thanks for help. Thanks for the help.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now
Dear
online.
God, is that Carrot Top? Can you make her hair more yellow? Does she belong in an anime?
An hour ago, that was
And she
all
disappeared.
gone. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
The power from the Hyperion's keeping the lights on here?
And when the power runs out,
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Son of a bitch. Fucking golden, where am I right nut? Wait, I can't scan any of these stupid fucks.
Handling something big.
Hello, console. You and I are going to be very good friends.
Alright, he just said hi to a console. Let the record show he's losing his goddamn mind to space dementia. Hi, Addison. You wanna bite me? What we got going on over here? Do I need to scan some things? Because, you know... Why are you there? What the fuck's going on? Though there are a shit ton of people here.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues
I think we've been through
bind
this.
our proud new colonies together. Look
Mhm.
around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic. You are Sarah Ryder, salary code 19B, active PathFinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
That's 2 years.
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
That's like 200. That's like 2 years. She's got to work 2 years to get a vacation day.
Coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyrion Kandros.
Really, Tyrion? Do you guys not have any like creativity inside your brain?
From the Hyperion
Tyrion? Really?
Personnel
Fuck you.
are still restricted to operations.
It looks like a giant weapon that you would like
Viable planets
punch someone in the
capable of
chest
supporting
with.
life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected
Didn't realize
by
I could move the
several
camera.
factors, including
Just sitting here staring like an
resources,
idiot.
threat levels, political stability, and so on.
She's learning.
We have few viable planets currently within range.
No, you don't.
Resource levels are considered at risk.
Because they're not working anymore.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda.
And that has recently changed to no places even remotely close to being able to do that because this place is fucked. I say that lightly, but this place kind of is fucked.
What am I going to do?
Whoa, peoples, what's going on here? What's going on, Kandros?
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrion Ark.
What's the word on the Tyrion Ark?
Sure.
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me. Even
I wonder if he's sad about that. He doesn't know where the Tyrion Ark
I was
is.
tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor, and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I saved the service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
I wonder if you go back to Mass Effect 2, if you can actually find his cousin. That'd be
You talk
funny.
like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when we ran into a species we'd never seen before. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
This isn't a militia, you're security. So why do you call yourselves a militia? You're security, so you're the ARCs, you're the,
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our ARC missing.
Sure.
My team ran into some not-so-friendly locals on the way here.
Bony crests, advanced tech, merciless sons of bitches. They're called the Cat. We've sighted them on several worlds already. I've seen how dangerous they are firsthand. They could take the Nexus apart. Someday Addison will believe me.
So we just got information. They're called the Ket.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why.
Studied them already.
Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
Makes sense.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Alright then.
Bye,
And the thing is, the Apex missions can be done into the multiplayer aspect of it too, so. So if I go here and look at strike team missions.
Reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candros for authorization to participate.
God damn it. Wait, is this
That's
leading
the
to
console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Candros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Cool. Inspect the available strike team missions. Yeah, loading, bitch. Can I open these things now? Yeah. Okay, so I played a bit of multiplayer earlier, and I was able to get some easy, some of the stuff they did have on the multiplayer aspect of this game. So, and since I only have one, got it. Since I only have one, I really can't do much in terms of speaking for them. And I can spend my mission points to do it, I just don't have the mission points. Inspect available strike teams. Yep, done and done. Completed. Datapad. Lieutenant, based on the status report 16C, it seems we're no longer closer to gaining the foothold of any sector without decent recon and greater intel on the enemy. It's starting to think our efforts are futile, the risk involved, and continued loss of the resources and lives make it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expectations again. Cantros. That's not good.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe
Very optimistic.
You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What's the crime? What's the crime?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Of course. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a wing.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Sure, I'll tell your husband that you love him. I can definitely give you that much, you know, kind of care in the world for it. Oops. Nothing I can scan. Liam, you know what, Liam, you can, I didn't like your attitude before. You need to cool it, broskies. Let's talk to Liam and see what he says.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is, let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
Yeah, let's not write them off.
They were
let's
frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just a lot.
Get back to the spec.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Good. Proud of you. God, you're turning into more of an asshole than I thought you would be. What's down here? Can I go in there? Oh, you locked the door on me. I'm the only Pathfinder. The thing is, out of all of the people on here, they didn't think to bring a Pathfinder, like, on the Hyperion itself. They just said, nah, we'll just, you know, we'll leave it as is. Sergeant Aker? Oh, is this the dude? Is that the dude who killed someone? Okay, well, let's go to the arms merchant real quick. Oh, the M7 Crusader. How much? Oh, you bitch. You bitch, you bitch, you bitch. Fine. Weapons, pistols. Are these pistols that I have? Holy shit. Pistol mods. Huh. Helmets. Huh. Alright then. Booyah. Let's talk to the arms merchant. Oh wait, is it the same thing?
I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
You got it. Shop till you drop. Here I come.
That's fine. Hey, wait. Please don't drop anything you bought from me, okay? Tam would have my head if anything happened to you on my account.
True, you're not wrong. But we've already been through here. I don't have enough for any of this. So, that leads me... I'm going to come back to that in a few minutes. Let's see. Operations. Anything remotely scannable. Ah, security footage. Here we go. Damage control. Okay. Titanus, the Jurantan director of the Andromeda Initiative, Cantos. I am aware of that there was a mutiny on board the Nexus during the absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire of hydroponics and the theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor but for the leaders, stash, including our the security director Kelly, is unconscious betrayal. Was a conscientious betrayal. There have been perfunctory attempts to catalog and address the damages caused by Sloan people during the uprising. Supply stolen equipment, broken things of that nature. I've been hoping that the militia could step in and draw up an official report. It's impressive. We know what we are working with if we are going to survive. Director Dan. This is Damage Control, Director Tan. I need my people focused on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need a militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nails to look over it. That said, it is my understanding that the Exile are more of Salax's people than Sloan's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? Calyx Convergence may have started it, but Sloan made her allegiances clear. I know she held you in a high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to this task. Sloan, Kelly's not who I thought she was. That won't be a problem. Good, then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find where Sloan and the Exiles might have gone. When we do get colonial efforts up and running, I don't want any surprises. Forwarding report from Recon Team 323. Trails cold. Found what looks like an abandoned camp in the Perfilier system, but none of the living inhabitants, only graveyards. The conspirators, Iridia, were among the dead, but not Sloan Kelly. Okay, then. Container! Take all! I was kind of hoping the security footage would give me some sort of insight as to the dude who caused the shooting. Or whatever it was. Or, however that was, meant to be. Alright, we'll go back to that dude in a few seconds. Let's see what we got. We got nothing else over here, so we will head over there to the security area and we will handle this shit best we can. I want to make Ryder run like a fucking idiot real quick. Give me a second. Sergeant Akers.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder. Here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilkan, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Arguments happen.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
So it was unintentional. That's basically what it is.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'm gonna say the evidence will decide. Oh God, how do I do this? He killed him on accident because they had an argument about who was leaving. Do I go emotional or do I go logical? Don't give up. Fuck it. I'm going emotional.
I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a PathFinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Shit, I'll help him out. I'm gonna go talk to Kandros. I'm gonna save this motherfucker. I'm gonna find out how this shit went down. Oh shit, running too fast. You need to calm down there, Sonic.
No news on the Turian Arc yet? Or is this militia business?
The murder case, please.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
You knew. But wait, what?
So there was a trial, and he was found guilty.
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Alright.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Where do I go for this thing? This isn't it, is it? Nope. Where do I find the thing? Where do I find the thing? Huh? Ah! Recording.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
So that actually kind of does point that in the right direction as to whose fault it was. Who the fuck do I have to talk to? Is it this way? Oh, that might not be it. But there's a container here. I'm gonna tell. Give me that. No, but really, where is this chick at? Okay, hold on. Map. Militia office. Okay, hold on. This is where I talked to him. Tan's office. Getting to know the Nexus. Speak with Tan. Where's the chick at? Where do I talk to her at? Speak with Cash. Journal. Codex. Inventory. I really don't care right now. Skills. We'll do that when I'm not recording. Okay, hold on. This is this. Oh, here we go. Operations? Ah, speak with the witness. Okay, sure, she's upstairs. She's in, she's up there. She's up here. Let's see. Where's she at? Not... You, Cassidy Shaw.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilkin murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Okay.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Wow, that's fucking...
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
So.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tan wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Okay, now I gotta speak with Tan. God damn it, people. Where's Tan at? Tan, where are you? You're not Tan. You're not Tan either. Who the fuck is Tan? Where the fuck is Tan at? Oh, there's Tan. God damn it, people. My fucking luck. I'm literally running away from him. Tan's right over here, because I'm an idiot. Tan, I need to chat with you. Open the door. Don't jerk off.
The planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
Because you're an asshole.
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself.
Oh, thank you.
To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
We're going back to
increase
Eos?
the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
Oh, thank you. You're gonna leave
And
us
if
with
I
this
fail,
awkward
I guess
conversation.
it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
I'm gonna tell him don't play games with me.
I see it. You need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
I am the Pathfinder, cocksucker.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer.
Thank you.
And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
Sure.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
I have that feeling too. I'm not yours. Just go,
Please see
nah.
me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Tan real quick.
Ryder, You may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
What happened to them?
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light.
No shit.
You have some other business?
The murder charge,
I'm
asshole.
looking into the Nilkin Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually PathFinder business.
First murder in
but it's mine now, too.
And I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Alright. Now inform me of this shit,
Sounds like
son.
the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, is dead.
Damn. She died?
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly.
Jesus.
These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Candace mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
So she agreed with them and over the Nexus itself.
The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more.
Dick.
For fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't
Jesus.
get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated.
No shit, but
My people
really?
tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning.
The beginning's been kind of altered.
Souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
Welcome to life.
There are thousands of reasons. One for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them. The thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
Alright.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arcs. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
He really does not like the Krogan.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arcs. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix.
Dear God, get off your fucking high horse.
I have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
You stop bitching about the Krogan, maybe I'd understand you more, but you keep fucking around with the Krogan, I might as well just kick you in the nuts. Shit.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here, or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Because you aren't. Because you're racist, you fuck.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all
Addison has no job right now.
In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
This Solarian's really full of himself.
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic.
No, you're a racist asshole. She was probably, you know, accepting of everybody.
Some at the hands of the exiles. Some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its
This isn't really exploring it, you're leading it.
Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
This is like having an entrepreneur as a fucking president, huh? Donald Trump. I'm sorry. I brought political matters into my video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is basically the epitome of Donald Trump.
And that is the distressing part.
Bioware put Donald Trump into a video game.
Completely unaccounted for.
Great. That's fucking
If they have the
gold.
same problems with the Scourge that we did,
That's funny.
I fear the worst.
Oh, Jesus.
Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise
I don't know why I find that funny. It's probably not.
Fulfilled.
Are there
They
any
probably
other
didn't.
arcs we should expect?
They probably didn't intentionally do that, but I think it's kind of funny.
But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
So, DLC, I hear.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads. And
Oh,
you'll
shit.
want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat, or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any PathFinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
I'm so happy.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
God, you're a
As
giant
you pointed out,
dick.
we need each other. Our
No,
futures depend
you
on
need
each
me
other's
more than
success.
I need you. No, actually, I guess that's wrong. I do kind of need him. He needs to take in my my group of people. Wow, literally his office is right there, and they haven't, like, expanded any of this? That's fucking impressive. Speak with the scientist, speak with Kesh. Things keep breaking. It's concerning.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
Why are you so angry?
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home.
Damn, you're an asshole
Not
too.
home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right.
What
After
is
40
with
months of failed
everyone?
colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
No, you're all just fucking
How do you
assholes.
fit into the Nexus leadership?
I
Jesus.
oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking.
Dear God,
Or
bitch.
his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a PathFinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Ah, because you're worthless and you
There
have no
must be some
job.
kind of plan for
Ha
encountering
ha ha.
hostile aliens. We can't
I'm
have been
sorry.
that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk
No,
to Kandros
you're
if
all
you
just
haven't.
complete
He's
assholes.
unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
I trust Kandros more than I trust you other
him to defend
fuckfaces.
us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it.
Oh, I'm sorry, but everybody who's tried to come up with everybody who's come up with a new place in the fucking world has had some sort of militaristic conflict, you fucking idiot.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled
I need
world,
numbers.
exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
I need numbers.
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
God, everybody here is an
Excuse
asshole.
me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you.
But that's
Prove
so
me wrong.
fucking vague. You what? You can't just say I don't trust you because your dad died. Oh, I'm sorry, but my dad made a choice. You can't be fucking angry about it. That's like saying, oh, my dad made a choice to, you know, risk to do something extremely idiotic, and now I own his name and all of his fortune. Holy shit, get angry about it, Mom. Or, anything along that fact. She's getting pissed off because my dad sacrificed himself to save me. I'm the Pathfinder now, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You ain't got shit. For posterity, in case of an initiative goes belly up, the Nexus is a four-ring circus. I don't like how Tan operates, and his disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, and he's an opportunist who is likely to create stint. I don't see the Nexus coming together if he's left unchecked. It is already polarizing Addison. She's taking the cue to the circle the wagon. I think I can talk to Kratos about this, and at least try to get the two of us to more coordinate, or maybe not. Seriously, hate this kind of drama. Oh my god, so do I, because the fucking two people that I've talked to, the Solarian and the human, are all fucking annoying.
That's fine.
Come here, Cash, I'd like to talk to you. You're like the only other logical person I want to talk to.
Giving you a hard time.
No, they're all fucking angry assholes.
At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place.
Oh my god, it's political nonsense 101. I really don't need this.
We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated.
Of course it
The
is.
station and my clan both need me here.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Where Jen Garson?
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
He does know more. I only went to him and talked to him about it.
Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's
But also
not forget how
annoying and
badly
doesn't
the
like
station
me.
was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
In my eyes, this stuff's already
When
gone
we left the
downhill.
Milky Way,
Really
Krogan was
fast.
still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
Isn't this a chick or is this a dude?
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them, either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent.
Wow, that's actually fucking awesome.
Viability to almost 4%.
Okay, well then never mind.
What we had.
Is
Beyond
that 0?
all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
I'm gonna be honest that your numbers don't add up, and 4% out of 0 is, not a lot. That's 4 out of every 100 kids.
Designed and built this place.
That's 2 every 50
for
kids
as
at least.
functional as possible, considering.
All right then.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
So is that not a female, or is that did I assume a sex that I wasn't supposed to assume? Because I feel like I might have done that, and I apologize. So what do we got going on over here? Habitation deck. Okay, so I am here. Do I have to go talk to Sam? Where the fuck do I talk to Sam at? Oh my god, you walk around like a fucking ninny. Okay, where do I talk? Where do I get... Oh, wait.
Hey,
Oh.
you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happened
Oh, okay, this happened
right
earlier.
after the mutiny. We had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. 3rd time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
This has to stop.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Awesome. What do they look like again? They look like that? Alright then, I'm gonna find some of these panel things.
Be careful.
Any panels that need to be scanned? No, that's not a panel. Where are my panels? So there's a panel somewhere. Okay, this is... map is almost entirely useless. What is this? A colonial affairs. So does it actually say where... oh, that's what they are. Okay.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Fabulous.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
I can't touch that one. Is there another panel around here? Speak with the scientist. Nope, that's not who I want to talk to. Well, I guess I need to talk to the scientist. Is there a panel? Investigate militia site. Investigate Pathfinder HQ site. Tan's office. Okay, so I guess I'll talk to the scientist real quick.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store...
Okay, stop talking.
Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr...
Professor Herrick. My colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I want to join in.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Or lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data
What do
on
you
the
do
Scourge
for
flows
14
like
months?
Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Well, you're living literally in the confines of a small fucking room, so... good luck. So, investigate militia site? Wait, what? This right here? No, it's over here somewhere.
What district?
Moss. Bradbury Landing near the green bed. Didn't last.
Not a fit? Good you got out before screwing up then.
Well, that one's already blown up. Alright. So, militia camp. Oh, that's one I already did. Okay. Alright. Oh, sabotage office, the Pathfinder HQ. Okay. So that's a vent. I'm dumb. That's a vent. So they didn't have any Pathfinder here, but each area has a Pathfinder, right?
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
Jesus fucking Christ. People have way too much time on their hands. Found it!
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
So? Do I go find her? You know. On the Hyperion main deck. Where is she? Operations. Colonial office. Habitation deck. Am I supposed to find her? I feel like I have to sneeze. Speak with Sam. So am I supposed to find her and yell at her? Oh, wait, she's working on one right now. She's working on the deck. So she's the one right over here, isn't she? Or is this not her? She's the one working on it right now. There's nobody else working. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. This is really confusing. Keith's office, Colonial Affairs, Tan's office, Militia. Close it. So where is the fuck? Not available. I don't even know what that means. Map. Journal. A new beginning. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go talk to Sam.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First PathFinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Reactions are not understandable.
Which one was Addison again? All politicians look the same to me.
Okay, maybe I should choose the wrong one.
Same here. Next time we'll ask
mind.
for a seating chart. I worked out logistics with Director
I like this.
Sam. They're giving
Choose
us
the right
food
one.
and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Sure, why the fuck not? These are like the elevator loading times. Alrighty then. Well, then we will go ahead and end this episode here. I know it's been mostly just me getting used to the information of the Ark and all the other things going on. Sorry, I stepped on a can. All the other things going on with this place, and now we're making some progress. Not a lot, but we're making some progress. But thank you guys for joining me on this episode. It might be boring, but we might have found a killer, and we found some Sabatoge. But if you guys could leave a like, comment, subscribe, it'd be fantastic. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Mass Effect Andromeda. Have fun out there, guys.